Sachs and Collins in the backfield, along with Marsh. The give to Sachs. Shut down right at the line of scrimmage. Piled up by that Millard West Wildcat defense, led by Tom Akey.
Little spark in this defense from Millard West right now, and they're looking at a situation they want to get this ball back for their offense, or if they can, put up their own score. But Millard South are coming upon them right now to see if they can take a little bit of that spark away and move the ball upfield.
You definitely get a feeling that
a little bit of a swing here.
Big Mo is on the side of the Wildcats. Marsh trying to slow that tide. A nice completion to Adam Kalinowski for a first down.
Bodine on the coverage again and again. The coverage a bit soft. Millard South be able to throw that ball and that play pretty much at will. You need 4 or 5 yards. That play is there.
So they reset the chains. Ball at the 41-yard line. Marsh, as he has been all game long, in the shotgun. They'll pull it down and tuck it up inside, following the block of Sachs up the middle. And a nice gain on first down by Marsh. Let's go down to the field to John Bishop.
Well, of course, one thing that helps you run a no-huddle offense is a little bit of coordination, and you'll notice when Millard South goes to the line of scrimmage, they'll look over to the sideline. They'll get a signal from their coach, line up in formation. Sometimes it'll be a hand signal as to the number of play they want called. Sometimes it'll be a flip card. But a number of the key players, of course, including Bronson Marsh, will take a look down at the note card that's on their wristband. They know the play. And now they're set for 2nd and 3.
Marsh on the give to Sachs. He bounces out of the first tackle. Crosses midfield into Wildcat territory for another first down.
The wristband said first down play, run this. That's what they did. They got it.
I would have liked that as a wide receiver, not having to run back to the huddle every play. I ran more going back to the huddle and then splitting back out just to get the running play, so I could go block some more.
Yeah.
Another first down from Millard South. Marsh right across the middle, incomplete. Right in the hands of Felici. Can't handle it.
Marsh taking another errant snap down low. And again, the timing of the play really affected by those kinds of things. But yet he's able to go down, get it, come back up, fire a strike on the slant pattern. And again, those are plays. When you're in a championship game for the kind of marbles we're talking about here, you got to make those plays.
Collins now the lone back with Marsh. 2nd down and 10. Marsh rolling to his right. Looking downfield, now pulls it down to run. Marsh has some room, and another first down run by Bronson Marsh. He's over 100 yards now on the night.
I just can't say enough about this kid. You know, I hadn't seen any of him before tonight. I'd heard about him quite a bit. But you can't help but think about a couple of other quarterbacks that have come out of the state of Nebraska when you see Bronson Marsh. And you see a combination of a little bit of Scott Frost and a little bit of Eric Crouch. And I know that's putting him in big-time company right there. I'm not sure he's that good. But I'll tell you what, I'm really, really impressed with him. His speed, the strength. Obviously, he's really good on the track as well, so you know he's athletic running the hurdles. I just really like what he's brought to the table tonight.
Pressure coming from the outside. He got it away in time and finds Kalinowski for yet another first down. So Millard South clicking right now, and Adrian, that puts him with that completion over the 69, 70 yards that he needed to pass Scott Frost on the all-time passing list in the state of Nebraska.
Well done play that it is. It gets that first down as they continue this drive. So congratulations to Martian. Add to the fact that on that last play, guys, he took a wallop right as he let the ball go. And he was looking at the referee saying, hey, how about a little protection here? Didn't get it. Got up and got right back to those. So tough kid, tough mind.
83 yards through the air and more on the ground. Marsh keeps it, breaks one tackle. down to the 10-yard line, and Bronson Marsh is running all over Wildcats right now.
He is a player.
He is. He's dropping people in his wake extremely well and heading upfield. That's the other thing I like about what he does. He's continually heading upfield. He's not looking to do the dance as we talk about and go side to side. He's just heading upfield and running tough, running hard.
There's a lot of good athletes out on that field here tonight, offensively and defensively, and he looks fast compared to everybody, to me, and he finishes runs.
He gives the Sachs up the middle. Sachs in there for a touchdown for the Patriots.
Beat the blitz that time, did Millard South. Backers on the corners coming from both sides. And Trey Sachs able to sneak right on that left side, sneak through. Get that touchdown.
Big time answer from
ball, and they are driving. Well, earlier tonight we asked you a trivia question, our Class A state championship trivia. Which Class A team has the most appearances in the NSAA playoffs? And the answer? Creighton Prep, 31 appearances in the playoffs. Cameron Patrick was our trivia winner in Class A. He's the president of the UNO lacrosse team. So congratulations to Cameron Patrick. We'll be sending your prize package out to you. Well, those prep guys have been there a few times.
I think most if not all of those have come under head coach Tom Jaworski also, because he has been there for a long time. I think all of them are under Tom.
First down and 10. Marsh will keep it again. He's got room again. Bowls over the tackle, keeps rolling inside and down to the 31-yard line.
You know who we're going to be selling all these DVDs to? 1995.
Watch this here as Marsh is going to head upfield. Excellent work up front by the line. Runs right over Zachary Lineball right there and picks up about 6 yards after that contact.
Get out of the field to John Bishop. John.
We know the thing about Marsh is 5 years ago he was in Missouri Valley, Iowa, and first was enrolled at Council Bluffs St. Albert, which of course in and of itself is a pretty good Class 2A school in Iowa. But he didn't really care much for it there, so his parents moved onto the west side of the river, started playing some midget ball in Elkhorn, and that's when he started to catch the eye of a lot of assistant coaches in the Metro. Eventually, he ends up at Millard South, and of course, you can see what has happened since. And even though he may not measure up, guys like Tom Jaworski, Adrian, that you just mentioned, Andy Means, who played here at Nebraska, both believe that he is a Division I prospect, even though he may not measure up, as some would like to see him probably a couple inches taller, a quarterback.
The way he's playing tonight, Ron Jaworski's going to be looking at him.
Hand off in the middle to Collins. He pops it back to the right. And Collins gets a short gain. That'll bring up third down for Millard South. In fact, his former team, the St. Albert Club, also won a state championship this year. And his current team, Millard South, on their way.
These days, a lot of people do the recruiting and whatnot. They look at measurables, and if you don't fit the parameters as far as measurables go, you don't get a look. So I wish that I know it's a tough thing to do, but I wish more of those people would take a look at some of the heart issues that people have. And Bronson Marsh has a great heart here.
Rolling to his left, over the middle, complete. Stood in there in the face of pressure. And right across the middle, he hit Joey Felici.
Marsh just got planted by Longacre in the backfield just as he was delivering the ball. He got up and patted Longacre on the bottom and said, "Good hit." Watch the shot he takes right afterwards. Boom.
Good pop.
Yep.
When you're talking about measurables, he's listed at 6 foot, Adrian. He says he's a good 5'11" and 3/4. So.
Okay. If somebody figures out how to measure hard, then you got to deal with this.
Another touchdown from Millard South. Trey Sachs in there for his second touchdown. Make it 3 away. Now he'll go downfield for Evans, and it's picked off. And who else? Bronson Marsh with the interception.
Now, all night long we've been talking about his ability as a quarterback, and then he steps up and takes care of business with that move. The return, kind of squeeze the return into that area, and it's been pretty successful all night for this bunch. That time, Millard West tried to get the return all the way across the field. Very, very tough to do that and make it all work. A ball spotted just inside the 30.
I'm impressed you didn't correct me. I thought for sure that's what was coming.
I'll just let it go. I'll just let it go. I might have had a scholarship.
Right. Well, your fourth year, I'm sure you did. Out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 5 by